And we are Conspiracies Unlocked, the podcast, but we are doing another book. We just did Britney Spears, and now we're on to Paris Hilton. And so Britney was her idea, and Paris is mine. I absolutely adore Paris. I love her so much. I always have since The Simple Life and before. I just always loved her. And she really has done so much for in her life. Like, not just, she's not famous. She's famous because she's a Hilton, but she doesn't have money because she's a Hilton, if that makes sense. She made, she made her own money. She made her own way in life. She really made a brand out of her name. And she was really one of the first influencers. She was just everything. And I've been listening to the book on Spotify Audio, which if you have Spotify Plus or whatever the premium is, you can listen to it for free. So I've been listening to it, and it's actually Paris talking in her voice with her attitude while she's reading her book. So it's really good. I had no idea how big it is. It's actually it's 300, 400 pages. It's definitely not tiny like Britney's. There's more meat in it. There's more juice in it. It's really good. And it seems like she keeps moving forward. So she just is going through her life instead of bouncing back and forth and saying the same things over and over again. It's really she starts young and she just keeps moving forward. She doesn't really backtrack or repeat or anything. So it's really, really good. She cusses in her book, so I like that. She has ADHD, which is totally me. I can relate to her so much. I've been doing all the talking. Sorry, Heather. What would you like to say?
Oh, I was just going to say hi. Thank you for watching. And I also love Paris Hilton. And I actually have never seen her in person or anything like that, like a concert or her DJing or anything like that.
Living.
But I would love to go see her live at one of her shows when she DJs. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
I love her energy and I just love everything about her. She seems like she's really sweet too and genuine.
Yeah.
And she seems like she would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. So I can't wait. And then also she talks about in the book her time at the home for troubled teens, and she's been a huge advocate for that, and that comes up in the book. I'm only maybe halfway through it, so but yeah, no, it's really good so far. So there'll be a lot of conspiracies in there too, and as we read through the book, we'll also do episodes on our podcast about some of the things that she talks about in her book, because exposing the abuse that went on in those areas is huge. She's doing so much as an advocate for those children, and so it never happens to other kids again. She's actually going to Congress. She's going to the White House. She's going to DC. She's doing what she needs to do to make sure, and using her name and her fame to good instead of just shopping or whatever people do with money and fame. She's not just clubbing or anything. She's doing things for good.
Yeah, I just saw her on, I think it was a clip on YouTube maybe actually, of her, and she was at some kind of public hearing, where she was sitting and she was telling about her experience of what happened at the school that she was sent to, and how she was trying to change laws to help children. And I don't know all about it, so that's why I'm excited to read the book to learn more.
So we can't wait for you guys to come on this Paris journey with us, and we'll see what she has to say. So thank you guys so much for listening, and check back weekly for Paris. More Paris.
And if you've already read the book, if you have any insight, because the book has been out since March 2023, if you have any insight or anything you want us to touch on or expand on, let us know in the comments what you think.
Thanks so much for listening, and don't forget to share, and subscribe, and email us at conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com. Bye.